Hey guys, Pat here from Rain Country. Today I have to build a latch for our chicken run door. This is the chicken door latch 2.0. So right in here, our current latch is a bungee cord, and not as user friendly, but it works, it's functional. As you can see in our chicken door here, that's the last latch I made. It's out of a couple little pieces of angled iron. And today I plan on making a latch out of a simple piece of channel iron. Got a little chicken running around. They seem to enjoy. They got the chicken door all figured out. Yeah, this latch here, I built this a little bit ago, and it seems to be working real well. But I want to make it a little simpler. So I have two pieces of angle iron here, inch by inch angle iron. I got from an old bed rail, and this is a piece of, I think, 1.25 inch bed rail that I have, and I just fashioned that for a little strike plate in here. Oh, I got a little hint over here pecking at my pants, trying to figure out what's hanging off there. It's just a hammer loop. Hey there, girl. Oh. Well, hi there. This one here has a little bit of paint on her. I was painting the chicken house there the other day, and it was a little bit wet, and she rubbed up against the paint. As you can see right here. Hey there. So I got to burn some paint off of that, that green paint off of that round stock that I have that I'm going to use for the bolt for the chicken latch, the chicken door latch. And I just wanted to show you a couple of items that I got at a garage sale the other day. I picked up this box full of propane, and I got a little propane torch there. This is a tap here. This is a brand new unused tap. These things, it shows a price of $18.79 on there, but they I think that's an old sticker on there. But yeah, I mean, around 20 bucks anymore, I think you can pick these up. But I don't have a direct use for it right now, but I can see something like this coming really handy in the future. So I'm always figuring out ways to build stuff and whatnot, and every so often I need a tap, and this is a 3/4 inch tap. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. I think I picked this up for 50 cents. In here I got some Coleman fuel. It's for, you know, obviously it's for camp stoves and lights. I got 3 of these. That one's a full one. This is also a full one, and that one's a partial. And like I say, I got this little propane torch. Extra full bottle of propane. These things run around, I don't know, $3 to $5. And propane cylinder. This is partially, it's pretty full. It's actually pretty close to being full if it ain't full. This in here likewise. And this looks like an old one, but should be good. And I also got a little bit of this came with it, a little bit of paint thinner. So I use all this stuff all the time in my different projects. So today I was going to try setting this thing up and burning off the paint off of my off of that round stock that I've got. So I'm pretty excited to see if that works or not. And down in the bottom here, got a little funnel. That's for filling up lanterns and different things. I have a plastic one, but this one here is a metal one, and it's got a little filter in the bottom of it. So that'll come in handy. Now we'll go see how this thing works. I got this handle cooling down now. I got a handle, an angle bent in here for the handle so we can grab a hold of that, slide it back and forth on the bolt here. And so I got all the paint burn off of here. I'll clean this up, cut that down to size when I figure out how much I need on the gate itself. And that piece right here. So we'll clean this up, round these off, drill a hole in here for this piece here to slide in back and forth on, and then I'll have to make a couple, 2 or 3 or 4 holes in this to mount this on the door itself. I'll use these deck screws right here. I'll drill a hole here where I've got that marked and have it punched. I'll drill a hole big enough to where the fastener will fit through there freely, and then I'll take a larger bit and I'll taper this hole so the head of this will recess flat against this portion here, so it doesn't interfere with this through bolt here. So the head will fit underneath there very nicely. Here I have a bit that's going to fit the head of the screw, and then I'll countersink that just a little bit in here so the top of this head will be flush or recess into this material here a little bit. That'll work out nicely. Top of that fits right flush inside the hole. Okay, the next thing I want to do is drill a hole in this. And last time I welded this on here, and I had the bolt holes on the outside here to where I can take that on and off and leave this all in one piece. But this time I want to try something a little different. I want to drill a hole in this and then put a little set screw in here to where this will bump back against this side and then run ahead and bump up against that side. So I'll have this thing run in somewhere around in there with a little bit of flexibility, and then, you know, a little bit of leeway on this side here. I don't want to run it up tight, so I have a little bit of a lip here, or a little bit extra material. And so then I'll tap a hole right here, and I'll have a tap, and I'll tap this, and then I'll find a, you know, just a machine screw and put in this hole here. Okay, that looks like a pretty good little rogue screw I found over there in my extra screws. And I'll find a tap, or actually a die that'll fit that. When I find the die that'll fit that, then I'll know which tap to use to drill this out and tap it. 1032, I don't know if you can see that. At any rate, trust me, that's what it is. And I'll find a tap. This is a die. Okay, here's a 1032 tap. Now I'm gonna go ahead and punch this right here. I'll drill a hole. I'm gonna need a a number 21 drill. And so I'll punch it right here and drill this with the proper drill bit. Okay, that'll go right in there like so. Now, so what I got is I have a little split washer and a little nylock nut here to kind of bush this out so I don't go too deep into this. Now, this can't slide out. It's permanent. All I have to do is cut this off here to match however much throw I want to the door. This is just like a little strike plate that I'm going to mount on the post. And I made that out of, well, the other half of that strap hinge that I had cut off earlier for the actual hinge for the chicken run gate. So this piece right here, the existing hole here, is just the right size to accommodate the pin that runs through there. And so I just have to, what I did is I'll make 4 holes here, so I have this set up at a 1/4 inch. And so 1/4 inch that way, 1/4 inch that way, and the same all the way around. And then I took my punch and I marked where the pencil crosses were. So now I just got to drill these out to accommodate some fasteners. And I've got a mark on the gate post where the door comes shut, and so then this will be the handle. We just pull the door shut, and then this will, you know, when it comes up flush, you can lock it in. Morning guys, Pat here, and I'm gonna install the latch assembly for the chicken door here, for the chicken yard. And so yesterday I built some parts here for this latch system, and this morning it's all dried out and ready to install. So yesterday when I came out here, I sized up this area right here and punched this, marked it right here where the little strike plate's going to install. And so that'll install in here like that. So I'm going to auger a little hole in here and just kind of go with the flow here. Take it one step at a time. I think what I'll do with this is I'm just going to go ahead and take this off. I will take a chisel and chisel into the 4x4 post here. Well, I do see one mistake, and that's where I tapped my hole in here for the little retaining pin here to keep this from, well, from falling out. I have to drill a new hole here in order to get this thing in the right position. So when I pull this back, it stops, and when I push it forward, you know, it doesn't really matter where it ends up, but I want to be able to pull this back to a position to where this doesn't fall out, and then this remains in this hole here, so it stays, you know, so I don't have to line this up every time I have to try to get that back in that hole. So I'll just leave that hole in there. As a matter of fact, I could put that pin back in, that machine screw in there, and leave it like that, and then put an additional one back here for a stop. I hope that helps somebody out. If you ever decide to build something like this, that's one way of doing it. I did this all on parts that I had on hand, so it didn't cost me anything other than a little bit of paint, and I always keep black and white paint on hand for things such as this. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.